What's up, Brooklyn? This is Jeff from BKJMac TV, and this is the BKJMac Podcast Experience coming to you live from the Big Apple. This episode is with heavy hearts, and to remember an icon, a legend, an artist, a family man, a man that basically created a piece of work that we, the people, continue to watch to this day, that many fans of anime continue to watch to this day, and that show is Dragon Ball Z. It was created by Akira Toriyama, legendary Japanese manga artist and Dragon Ball creator, who passed away at age 68. An article published by USA Today by Theo Nidan basically talked about in detail about his life and his contribution to the world of anime and drawing and comics. What he did for the culture was amazing, and people will always remember that. I remember watching Dragon Ball Z many years ago, and I remember the Majin Buu series. Remember, my younger brother was just watching it on the Cartoon Network, and I found myself, kind of fixated on it. I was like, there was this character named Majin Buu, who the heroes like Goku, Vegeta could not beat, and I was like, this is interesting. I want to see on the next episode they're going to beat him, and they couldn't beat him. And I watched every single episode, and I was just like, man, they can't beat this guy. And I was like, this is wild. And that's how eventually they was able to beat him. But it's how I got my introduction to Toriyama's work, the Dragon Ball Z, the Majin Buu series. So it's something that I never forgot, and it's something that stays with me. So when I found out that he passed away, I was sad. I didn't watch all of Dragon Ball Z like that. I'm not gonna say here. I'm gonna lie and say, I watched every single Dragon Ball series, Cell, the Vegeta series, the Piccolo series, even that awful movie that came out in 2002 or something, I forgot, or 2009. It's a horrible movie, I'll tell you that much, the live action version. But what I could say is the one I did watch is the one that I will remember and I will talk about. I had a vision as a filmmaker, because I graduated with a degree in film, that I wanted to make a live action Dragon Ball Z movie. A movie with not too much visual effects, but a movie with practical effects and a great story behind it by Akira Toriyama. It's something that would have moved audiences tremendously into the movie theaters and to appreciate the work, that he wanted to show through his animation, through anime. Hopefully, I get that opportunity, or somebody else gets that opportunity to do it the way I would have wanted it to be done. But Toriyama was just an icon, and the fact that he passed away, it was just sad. His death was confirmed on Friday by his manager and design production studio, Bird Studio, and Capsule Corporation Tokyo. The studio said Toriyama died on March 1st due to acute subdural hemorrhage, a condition where blood collects between the skull and the surface of the brain, which was a sad way to die. Unbelievable. It was such a sad way to pass away. You could say Mr. Toriyama lived life all the way through. He lived it every day. He woke up, saw the sunrise, saw the sunset. He was able to live life. And he never just gave, and he kept drawing. He kept drawing works of art for us, the public, to consume it. Only his family and very few friends attended his funeral, according to the statement from the studio. He has left many magna titles and works of art to this world, the studio wrote in the statement. Thanks to the support of so many people around the world, he has been able to continue his creative activities for over 45 years. We hope Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be loved by everyone for a long time, the statement continued. He was born on April 5th, 1955. That means he was about to be 69 years old next month. He died before his 69th birthday. He was born in Japan, and he grew up drawing at a young age. He entered the manga industry in his early 20s when he submitted his work to the weekly Jump magazine. He later received mainstream recognition for creating Dr. Slump, a highly successful manga that was published in the 1980s. In 1984, Toriyama created Dragon Ball, which has since been regarded as one of the greatest manga series ever made and has become a major pop culture influencer. The series, which was inspired by the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West and martial art films, follows the now well-known character Son Goku and his adventures as a martial arts trainee searching for 7 Dragon Balls. See? Searching for 7 Dragon Balls. And that was the character that Mr. Toriyama created. And it was a character that everybody basically fell in love with. Became the Goku character, the family, the Dragon Ball Z family, basically became a fixture in American homes across the world and just everywhere for people to enjoy and to consume. Overall, he sold over 150 million copies in Japan by 2008. Unbelievable. 519 chapters. And let me tell you this, and became one of the highest grossing media franchises of all time, spawning several animated series and spin-offs, over 20 films, and various video games. So over 20 films were made and many other video games. He was just a legend, a legend in his own time, in his own grace. And we shall have his work to remember, because at the end of the day, he left us something, and then we will hold on to it as a national treasure. God bless your soul, Mr. Toriyama. You will forever be missed. Peace, love always, and one. Thank you for listening.